Today I'd like to talk about Chapter 11, pages 298 through 335, Point of View. When the writer of an autobiography or memoir uses the first-person pronoun I, we're entitled to believe that I, the person writing the memoir. However, in fiction, the narrator of the story is not the same as the writer. Writers invent or make up narrators to bring a story to life, and they provide a point of view by which to tell the tale. The writer's choice of narrator and the point of view determines a great deal about what readers learn, when, and how they learn. Sometimes, as in the first case, Brownies, the story is told by the means of the first-person narrator. A character in the story identified used by the pronouns I or the plural first person we. In contrast, many stories and novels use third-person narrator, which means the characters are referred to by the name or with the pronouns he, she, or they. That was something to start off point of view in our textbook on page 299. Now I'd like to start with my notes. Participant or first person. A character in the story identified by the use of a pronoun I or the plural person we. Example, I'm not sure why I agreed to go with him in the first place. Naive or unreliable. A person who remains unaware of the full complexity of events in the story being told. An example, I was running on only 3 hours of sleep, plus he paid for my coffee and he had a nice enough smile. Omniscient or all-knowing. Third-person narrators observe the thoughts and describe the actions of multiple characters in the story. An example would be, her heart leaped and her mind buzzed, so that she missed the entire introduction to the film and had to ask him what was going on. They're robbing this bank, he replied nonchalantly, silently thrilled she hadn't pulled away. Editorial omniscience. Inserting his or her own commentary about the characters or events. Example. Later she might reflect on the cruelty of excusing herself to go to the bathroom and abandoning him there at the theater. But not at the time. All she could think was about freedom. Impartial omniscience. Remains neutral, relating events and characters' thoughts without passing judgment or offering an opinion. An example would be, so she left him there alone, waiting patiently for her return. She went and bought herself a frozen yogurt. Objective point of view. Seems almost disinterested, relating only what all characters in the story see or hear. Example, she said hello, and they said hello back. Second person narrator. Who addresses the reader directly. An example would be, you taste frozen yogurt to distract yourself from the race of your heartbeat. You try to look above and to the right of the nearest guy's eyes. Don't stare into them, you tell yourself. Don't show so much interest. You struggle for something to say. They're waiting for you to say something.